Tarot. Hopefully this doesn't freeze up because the last one did. Okay, is this? Okay, good. Yeah, the last one I just did, well, the Taurus one I did, it froze up and it was all cocked up. I did a whole new one. Yeah, hopefully that turned out okay. I don't know, we'll see. I just did the Gemini reading. So Cancer, we're going to go over your money, your career, your love life, do a general spread. At the end, we're going to do the all signs. If you're doing an Aries, if you're doing the Taurus, if you're doing Gemini, etc. If any card repeats, I'll point that out in case there's something you need to hear. If any sign repeats, I'll point that out in case, I'll point that out in case that's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There's also a playlist for Cancer, so you can look through there and see, find a reading that resonates with you. So, with all that said, that's a mouthful. We are going to get into this. I'm going to do the money portion, then the career, then the love life. So let's do, in the past, your financial situation, Cancer. And I'm a Cancer sun, so this should be interesting. In the past, I'm drawn to pull these two for the cards and this one. Okay. Okay, why travel? So the Ace of Pentacles, the Death card, and then travel. So, and as I'm looking at this card, I feel the need to say there was a lot of hands in the pot. So, financially, in the past, you may have dealt with a situation in which, you were working hard to make money, but there was a lot of other people that wanted the money as well. There was a lot of people that were like, I need, gimme. And I think whatever kind of financial situation that was came to an end. So if there was a financial situation in which everybody was kind of compete for the money, that particular situation, like if there was a lot of money being given out by your job or wherever, I don't know, somehow, some way there was a lot of money being given out and there was a lot of hands, trying to receive it. Well, that ended. I don't know why the travel card is here, though. I don't know if you traveled to make money, if you made money through travel in some way, shape, or form. But why is the travel card here? And there's a theme this evening with ships, with doves, the word peace, and ships. And I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm just going to go with it. But why is the travel card here? Did it cost you a lot of money? I mean, did traveling cost you a lot of money? I get the Three of Swords as the to describe the travel card. I don't know if you traveled for money and it cost you a lot. I don't really, that makes no sense. Before I go on, why? And there's the Death card again. Damn. So that's Scorpio energy. I think a lot of you felt like if you did travel for money, I guess for your job or whatever, you felt like it was going to be the death of you if you didn't, if you had to keep putting out for that. So I don't know if that resonates at all. It kind of doesn't for me, but I'm like, yeah, I did spend a lot of money on traveling to my job, and it was expensive, and it's continued to be expensive. But I don't think that's what it is. So let's look at the current now when it comes to money and finance. What's going on with Cancers right now financially? Okay, I like this. Oh, I love this. I saw this card first. It says answered prayer. So whatever kind of financial situation you're praying on or wanting to happen, it's gonna come through. And I saw a Chariot, forward movement, having control over things, and Eight of Wands, fast communication coming in. So I like that. For those of you who have cats, I don't know why I'm drawn to this, but it's something to do with, I don't know. Why am I being drawn to see the two cats here? Anyway, so what was the thing about that? I don't know. I don't know if somebody's going to be traveling with their pets. I don't know. I got the Six of Swords, but look how it looks like air travel. Why? And I asked, what's up with the cats or the pets? But financially, your prayers are gonna be answered. It's gonna be coming in very quickly. So the money that you've been wanting you're gonna get word very quickly, and you're gonna have control over things. So I like that. So in the future, financially. This is going to be cryptic. I can already tell because I'm pulling these cards. These cards are going to be cryptic. I can already feel it. Ask with sincerity. Didn't we already get that for somebody else? It might have been the, you know what, that was the reading that froze. Okay, so if you need money or if you want a raise or something like that, it's telling you to ask with sincerity. Are you going from being done or feeling done to manifesting what you want? I think that's what it is. So a lot of you all, because you have the Ten of Swords and then you have the Magician. So going from a situation in which you feel like you're just done to making things happen. Oh Lord, now I get a low battery warning. Jesus. But if you're asking for more money, if you're asking for a raise or something, it's saying to ask with sincerity. So now I gotta worry about how much battery time I have. Never a dull moment. All right, so in your career, what is in the past? What did you deal with, or what have you gone through? What have you dealt with? This one is the High Priest. No, that's not the High Priestess. Oh, this is the Empress? No. Oh, Lord, I gotta use my glasses with this deck. Jesus. Oh, it is the, okay. It looked like a 2, but I know the Empress is a 3 in the tarot, but look at this. So that is actually the Empress card in the Transient Light Tarot. So in the past, whew, in your career, there was a, like, I don't know, the arguing and bickering and like, I feel like I want to say headaches, but headaches over the growth of your career, wanting things to grow. And you know what? And I'm drawn to, okay, so I keep think of this as irritation. Whenever I think of Five of Swords, I think irritation. And this particular one, I definitely get, because look, how is a pearl made? When a grain of sand gets inside the shell and it causes irritation, that's what causes the pearl to get made. It's made from irritation. And it says the resting tree, patience, stillness. So in the past, you had to be patient and stay calm with, I don't know if it's competition, arguing, fighting, I don't know what, but there was a lot of irritation. So you're very irritated, but you're trying to be patient. So currently in your career, what is the situation? And I feel the need to pull one of these, so I'm going to do it. And I'm going to grab 2 of those. Not that one, this one. Okay, you're actually, Cancer, I don't know if you feel like you don't have, like you're not making enough in your career, but you're actually doing well, even if you don't feel like it. But you're still looking to see what else is out there, aren't you? Because you get the Page of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, but you're still looking to see what else is out there. But I don't know if you're just not happy. And I felt the need to pull one of these cards, and this is a love thing, right? You're talking about your career. So, oh, and look at that. Okay. The High Lady of Love and Compassion is, I got two oracle cards. Reverence, kindness, and consideration. You get strength in your gifts, and other people were interfering and trying to control me. Okay, so wait, but that's in your career? Okay, so if it's a situation in which a boss treated you in a way that you didn't feel was fair, then other people were involved that were trying to control them, to make them treat you the way they treated you. If this is somehow, some way, shape, or form, a lover that interfered with your job, other people were influencing them. Weird. But strengthen your gifts, and I'm focusing on the heart. So maybe compassion is your gift, because it says the High Lady of Love and, not regardless of your gender, but the High Lady of Love and Compassion. So your kindness and your compassion actually are your strengths right now. Strengthen your gifts. That's your gift. Okay, so what about in the future in your career? Then we'll do the love portion after this. In the future, in your career, and I feel the need, this is going to be muddied up probably, but bring your ideas to life. Interesting. I'm a Cancer. This is what I'm doing as a side gig, and this is bring your ideas to life. Okay. Four of Swords, you need rest, take a break. Death card, and Knight of Pentacles. So this makes so much sense. Okay, so whether it's in your main career or a side gig or something you're trying to get off, if you have two different jobs, a lot of y'all have taken a break and just wanted to be done with things, wanted to be done with it, but are now refocusing on, and this is the future, but refocusing on, and actually maybe that's what's going to happen again, but refocusing on the distance, going the distance. Okay. And in your love portion, let's see what's going on with the love situation. In the past, this deck is so odd. Okay, so the runic tarot deck has cards in it that it can be this card, but the image makes you think of a different one, and this is no different. This is the Four of Pentacles, but it gives me three of Wands feeling. But this is the Four of Pentacles in their deck. I'm getting ready to hiccup. There's healing. I feel like somebody did try to they were stubbornly keeping you waiting, and you were focused on healing. So it says, I'm afraid for getting too serious. I was hurt before. So if somebody was holding back, keeping you waiting, it's because they were afraid of getting hurt. I find your inner wisdom really attractive, and a time to give rather than take. So in the past, you all were very compassionate and giving, and you weren't taking. You were the giver, it looks like, and you were very compassionate with somebody. So what's going on now in your love situation, if anything? I feel the need to say if anything, okay? If anything, why am I drawn to this one? I'm drawn to that one. Me plus you, power couple. So this is this what you're thinking or somebody else? You're so beautiful inside and out, so somebody's very attracted to you. King of Pentacles energy, you get the Hierophant. Somebody wants to commit. So who is this person? I gotta ask, because who is this person that right now, this is referring to somebody right now that has a lot of stability, wants to commit to you. It says, Sisters of the Seasons, cycles of growth, natural... What? Hold on. Dang it. Oh, law. I thought it said love. Natural law and divine order. Sisters of the Seasons, cycles of growth. That's very... Wheel of Fortune-ish, isn't it? Interesting. So, Sisters of the Seasons, very Wheel of Fortune-like. But who is this person? If there's a person that's wanting to commit to you, wow, somebody, it's giving King energy again. Somebody, it could be somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus and Leo, but look at this. Somebody who has a lot of passion for you. You could see them as very attractive, charismatic, confident, but they feel that you could be a power couple, and they find you very attractive inside and out. They're financially stable. They want to commit to you, but this is saying in divine order. Cycles are, so in time. It's telling you in time that this is going to come about. So what about the future for your love situation? In the future. Cancer, we can't catch a break. This is the future. Indecision, emotions are clouding your judgment, staying to yourself, trying to figure things out. And it says, the oracle cards you get are I'm so grateful I met you. Are you sure you are real? Someone that just can't believe that you're the real deal. I wasn't planning on having anything serious when we met, but I can't deny I'm falling for you. Oh, so this is somebody new. And faith. It's telling you to have faith. So I don't know if it's because this Two of Swords and Hermit energy, but someone is falling for you. Somebody new. Can we get anything to describe this person? Who are they? I'm just going to say an absolute fuckwit. Because, look, Two of Wands, whenever I get the Two of Wands, that's somebody who never knows which way they want to. They're always indecisive. They're always on the fence. It's a fence sitter. They can't decide what they want. No! No! What else? A time for healing. So yeah, focus on healing. So if you find yourself dealing with a fence sitter in the future, just focus on healing. That is never a bad option. All right, so in general, damn. So wait a minute. But there's a person that has a lot of passion for you. Somebody who's very stable right now that you, I don't know if you know who, do you know who this person is right now? No. Oh, so you don't know who this is. So there is a person right now that's very stable financially and they want to commit to you. They find you very attractive and they see the two of you could be a power couple. There's somebody who's very stubborn and very immobile. I don't like that. They could be stingy too. Four of Pentacles. Just look at this particular one. Somebody who holds onto their money with like a death grip. But yeah, in the future, somebody new who you're going to be indecisive about, and because it's a person who is always on the fence. Ugh. But you are being guided to have faith. All right, so in general, what have you dealt with in the past, Cancer? In general. Okay, these are both of these are major arcana cards. Look at this. So before I speak on this, okay. So you had to look below the surface in a situation. I don't know if the number 60 is in any way, shape, or form like relevant to you, but in general, there's a situation in which I think your happiness depended, like you felt like your happiness depended on you looking beneath the surface, because look how, like here's, I guess this is supposed to be the sun, but this is the sun card, but look where this is and see how we have all this beneath the surface, and then look, time for a deep dive. So you've had to take control. In the past, you really had to take control of a situation and look beneath the surface to know what was going on, just so you could actually be happy. Or you felt that in order for you to be happy, you had to look for like deeper to know you couldn't rely on this with how things looked on the surface. So in general, right now, what are you dealing with? And I did feel the need to pull that one, so I'm going to pull it. Oof. So if there's a person or a situation, and I feel like it's a person because first you get the Tower card. Kind of a disastrous situation. You feel like things are just chaotic, really chaotic. Someone is rushing in to communicate. There's a need to focus on balance, things being in balance, and you get Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So somebody who... hold on a second. I want to play to win. I want to see what you have to say. I was surrounded by low vibes from my last job. This job, they're a bit easier to handle. Oh, that's good. Okay, cool. That's awesome. In whatever this is, if it's a relationship thing or somebody is persistent. But is there a feeling of sabotage? could be a person that you deal with right now or dealing with right now that has a tendency to sabotage things. They want to rebuild. Things are out of balance. I don't know why this interrogation, but they're persistent. I feel like in saying getting their way, persistent getting their way. I don't know if I like that because is it a person who's kind of a bit of a disaster or shakes your world up? They're going to come rushing in. They'd maybe a bit of a hothead. Balance is, you're being told to focus on balance, things being in balance, but I feel like whoever this is persistent in getting their own way. In the future, in general, what are you dealing with? And I'm going to pull this because I feel drawn to, and the second one, okay? All right, that's fine. In general. Oh, I don't want to muddy it up, but I feel the need to pull this one too. So we're going to do it. King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and then the Empress card. And then what's your be decisive? Clock. Need time, takes time, in cycles, time to heal, progress. It says, you are so damn beautiful that I freeze in your presence and fear making a fool out of myself, or fool of myself. Oof, what is going on, Cancer? So let's address this though. King of Wands is a person that has a lot of passion for you, that you, like you or they or both of you are looking at what you've invested. So that could be somebody from the past that may want to grow with you. I don't know if there's actual like childbirth. I don't know if there's an actual childbirth involved, but I got a $2 an hour raise in March, but really need 20 an hour. Yeah, amen on that one, right? Yeah, treated me the way they did. Well, karma came to visit them. Yeah, it does. The way what you do comes back to you. But in the future, in general, it looks like a person, and it could be somebody from the past. Is it someone from the past? I'm just curious. Yes. Yes, somebody who's reckless, I feel like. Could be somebody who's very lighthearted, reckless, adventurous, but and somebody who maybe you have a lot of passion for. They're attractive, they exude sex appeal. You look at what you invested with them, what you've gotten out of it, what kind of growth there was. Oh, yeah. Yeah, same. Same. Yeah, wishing them well. Yeah. It says be decisive. So need time, takes time in cycles, time to heal, progress. So be decisive. So if you need time to heal or you need, someone to give you time, yeah, let people know. Don't let people own your time. Take the time you need and speak up and let people know. Be decisive about that. Like, it's your life, You let people in if you want, and you don't have to if you don't want to. So, let's do the all signs. If you're dealing with an Aries, I'm glad that somebody showed up for the Cancer reading because the Gemini reading was pretty quiet. The Taurus reading, the first one was awesome, but it kept freezing and crashing, and I finally just said, screw this. And then I started it over, but then nobody was watching. I think maybe 1 or 2 people. I think 3 at the most at one point, because they thought that was it. I already did the Taurus reading. Well, I redid it. There's a second one. So if you have anything in Taurus, if you're dealing with somebody with Taurus, I guess watch both of them. But the second one finally let me do it, and it didn't freeze up or crash. All right, so I've been so frustrated today. Oh, I'm not even going to go into it. So if you're dealing with an Aries, wow, they want to come back. They want to come back with a quickness. They got a lot of passion for you. But they're kind of, I'm getting player vibes. So is it a player from the past that wants to come back? Okay, I was going to say Taurus, but the Taurus person might have something in Gemini. They feel like it's done, and they want to offer you love. They may reach out to you, but it's not going to be a huge, it might just be like an emoji or something. And they might be emotionally immature anyway. Gemini feels like things are done, and they want to argue and fight about it. And it could have been because of competition. If you're dealing with a fellow Cancer, they want to heal things and work on it. And they're throwing themselves into the work right now so they can heal as well. Leo is being quiet, but you are their happily ever after. Virgo, you're their wish and they want a new start. They're going to offer you love. Ooh. Okay. Libra has trust issues and feels left out in the cold. Scorpio is indecisive and feeling stuck. The Sagittarius is ghosting you. I don't know why I feel the need to say this, but fuck them. To the Sagittarius, fuck them. So, yeah, the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords, they're ghosting you. The Capricorn is moving on and feeling disappointed and focusing on what went wrong, but any advice for them? Well, focus on your coin. Just focus on your stability. Good for you to deal with a Capricorn. I always want to say fellow Capricorn. So if Cancer, if you have something in Capricorn, then the fellow Capricorn. Aquarius, so the Aquarius has got to have something in Leo. I get the Sun and the Strength card. The Aquarius, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they made a big mark. I think it's a big deal. You make them happy, but they're holding back. And I think they have something in Leo. Pisces is all up in their head, and they're are they materialistic or are they just really stable? Are they materialistic? No, they're just really stable. So the Pisces, they're all up in their head, and they're a very stable person financially, but they're stressing out. So whoever you're dealing with, Cancer, I don't know why. Are the courts involved, or is it just somebody who there's a focus on things being fair and balanced? They could have something with Libra in their chart. I don't know. All right. With that said, thank you, love you, and did anybody else? Okay, nobody else. I don't have to answer any questions. All right. Thank you, love you, and I will see you on the next.